Guys, back in today with more Durarara, this time with 10 episode 8. It might be 9 actually, I'm not 100% sure. Really good episode last night though, a lot going on, of course. Mikado being creepy again as Kida does come back into the fray. But yeah, it's just like delusional weirdness from Mikado, honestly. Just so creepy. Plenty of the stalker last week as well, of course. And I'm pretty sure he got away, unfortunately. But I think I did have a little click on earlier parts of this episode, and it looks like this one's got quite heavily Isaiah focused. Now that he's out of hospital. Oh yeah, I forgot as well. We saw that. Was it last week that we saw the weird like Avengers group Zayas put together? Such a weird group of people. Like people you'd never expect to be in the same room, let alone kind of working with Isaiah. I remember that being quite funny. Yeah, I remember the preview now. Mimizu. I don't know what that means. So that's some kind of weird like host underground society thing here. Mouth of honey, a needle in the heart. Is this like that current situation? Janka Janka I just said Jan Jaka Jan. Yeah, nice to see the police doing the real work right here. Such a weird name, that, isn't it? It's like amphibian plus spine or whatever that means. Can this guy stop doing that with his nails? I really fucking hate. I mentioned this plenty of times on my channel. I hate the sensation of like chalk on a chalkboard, and a nail clipper like that is a very similar sensation, like sandpaper. I hated that one in my DT class, design technology class in school. quite often I have to use sandpaper, and I just fucking hated it. Hate any sensation like that. It makes me feel horrible. Well, let's not rewind to it. So yeah, can this guy please stop fucking filing his nails like that, please? I mean, this might sound bad, but I just bite my fingernails. I use a nail clipper on my toenails, but weirdly, I don't really like using a nail clipper on my fingernails. It just kind of feels weird. I just bite them off. But some people find that gross. I'm not really sure why. Unless you've got dirty hands. I recognise that name. Is that who he goes about online as? Yeah, I think that's who he goes online as on the Dollars website. Obviously talking about him. Filling her head with ideas. Okay, interesting. Amphispina. I'm not sure. I'm quite disappointed with that actually. Kind of sad that. Sorry to pause again so quickly, but with Akane, like you don't want to see a kid. It sounds weird to say, but you don't want to see a kid pretend. You don't want to see a kid like. It's a bit, not lost innocence per se, but having to see a kid act like to know what to do in that situation is like a pretty negative thing. I think like impressive from them, shows a bit of maturity, but you wouldn't want that to be the case if that makes sense. Like for her to know the social kind of dynamic and situation going on here, where she has to lie and act like she's never met him before. It's almost kind of sad that a kid like that's going on in a kid's head when the kid's head should be filled with much simpler, honest things. Might sound a bit weird, I don't know, but hopefully that makes sense. Like the usual thing you'd expect in like a movie or something would be like, oh, well, the kid says, oh, I know you, and then for like things to be revealed or something, and that's like the most likely outcome and what you'd want to happen. And then that proves they're still like a kid. This is almost a bit sad. Hopefully she done good in her workout session though. By the end of this season, she might be one of the most powerful characters in the show. Yeah, I think he caught on initially anyway, because that initial reaction from Akane kind of gave things away a little bit. On 20. Heaven Slave. Huh, why didn't he go for 180? You got 160. Why didn't you go for 180 there? Weird. Got Heaven Slave is a really good nickname for someone addicted to drugs. Actually. I don't think that's the use for it here, but like, yeah. I don't think that's Isaiah in there, is it? Would Isaiah be this quiet for this long? It's the PT from the gym. What is he doing here? Why though? I mean, you pulled the knife out pretty quickly. Why does he have a thing against him? Also, he said a lot there. Like, that was a lot of Japanese words for that one subtitle. So his. Okay. So that's their relationship. Interesting. I mean, sorry, it's a little hard to take in the midst of like a fight going on right here, but okay. I mean, she was in the group of people I spoke about earlier, the Avengers that Isaiah assembled of strange people. Well, maybe not strange people, but a strange collection of people. Just sticked up. She ended up dropping out of high school. I'll say like she was great. Yeah, interesting. Hmm. I mean, clearly he didn't do it. Seems like he helped her kind of get away from the situation, get away from this. Isaiah, that is. Seems like Isaiah kind of helped her leave school and get away from that whole situation. Maybe. Not really sure. Makes sense why she's who the fuck's that guy? Um, yeah, it makes sense why she's so into this working out and stuff. I guess having a trauma like that. Don't know about you guys, but if I, God forbid, if I was in a situation like that, I would want to do my absolute best to never get in that situation again. Oh, bit of a distorted one. Not very well right now. Yeah. But you deserved it, the difference. Dragon Zombie. What do they do to deserve that such a cool name? I'm kind of surprised Celty hasn't got like PTSD, considering they look a hell of a lot like the cops that chase her. So that's her tied up. Okay. Okay, interesting. So that's actually Celty under that bag, I think. Actually, I don't know, because that woman is touching the face. Maybe that is just desire. A few people after him here, hasn't he? That's the man himself, isn't it? Oh no, it's not. It's a what the hell? Oh, it's the guys from Heaven's. I keep wanting to say Heaven's Night. Heaven's, whatever the fuck it was called. Heaven's Slave. That fucking Titans, bro. Oh, the horse is pissed. Stomp on that thing. What was that run, bro? Hey. Fucking guys. Absolute losers. Why is this group of women just filled with like what is the deal here with this amphis whatever? Are they all just like really beautiful women? Ah, it's a group call. He's got to turn up at some point, isn't he? So that is Celty there, right? There is no head. Or maybe it's just some random. Oh, really? Interesting little detail. Oh shit. Which one of their bosses is it? Perhaps that is Isaiah. Perhaps this is. It is. How did he set that up? Look at that face. Like Jigsaw. Oh, he's absolutely ratted all you guys. So that actually was him this whole time. Okay. Yeah, like Jigsaw. I mean, I assumed it wasn't, but then I was like, it can't be Celtic because she actually like physically touched his nose. But I was thinking maybe it could be like a, I don't know, something that she could have made touchable. But no, it is the man himself. Okay, you got everyone rattled there. I was thinking, oh god, it's one of their bosses under that hood. But yeah, interesting. He's even set up this voice recording ahead of time. Okay, very Jigsaw-esque, isn't it? John Kramer on the trap right here. But what end? Like, this is a pretty shit position. Like, why would he do all this just to get into this position? We have them rattled like this. I mean, they're all in one place right now, which is good if you want to like shoot some fish in a barrel. But yeah. I mean, we've still got a few minutes left, so we'll see. But I like this shot a lot right here. Look at that smile, bro. There's some sinister shit right there. But yeah, like, why do all this just to be in the position they wanted you in? Oh, was that guy? I thought that was a pre-recording or something. Oh, we saw that guy in the Avengers team up as well. He's just relaying the message. No, can't imagine that is. Can't imagine that's a normal experience. Not our little emo boy. Oh, they're all. Oh, what the hell? Really? Oh, I forget her mum's fucking part of this, isn't she? Now I was like, what the hell? I was really confused for a second there. I was like, what the fuck? What's going on right here? But then I forgot. Yeah, it looked like I thought she died, but perhaps I was wrong. Yeah, in that team up that I spoke about again, it looked like yeah, Henry's mum was actually part of this group. I won't bother out of time. I've only got a couple minutes left. How does that work then with like with Psyker? Like how are they like are they is it like under one control? Like is it like, I mean, clearly they're like separately controlling different people, but what happens if one person's controlled by Psyche by both Henry and her mum? I don't know. Ouch. Creepy ass. So she wants to talk to to yeah, the eye guy, I think. Niyakawa Haruna. So is that not who I think it is? Like, I'm a bit confused. Like I said, I thought that was. I'm just gonna look up the name. To be honest with you, Niyakawa Haruna. I recognise her. And clearly not Andy's mum. I mean, she does look like she's about 50 years old. But then again, a lot of characters do in anime. Former Railroad Academy student who transferred because there was a rumor of her and a teacher were dating. What is her relationship with Psyche again? I think I remember her being. Oh, I mean, I remember her being controlled. It seemed like she was being like controlled by Psyche or something. Yeah, I guess I just had a big mix up. Apologies, guys. I'm not sure it's going to actually give me much information. These kind of fandom wiki sites are so hard to navigate sometimes. So she starts as the slasher. Yeah. So so she did have Psyche in her. Okay, obviously not. Yeah, okay, I guess apologies. A major mix up there. Clearly not Henry's mother. I guess you can understand the confusion a little bit because there's only been like 3 or so people that have been able to like use these Psyche powers, but yeah, apologies about that. Yeah, I remember her confrontation with Henry, season 1. So so who was the name? It was Akashi. Is that the teacher? Yeah, that's the teacher's name, Takashi. I haven't seen that teacher for a very long time, have we? Creepy ass. So yeah, again, apologies. Major mix up there from me. Major mix up. I gotta say that red-haired woman's legs are incredibly muscular undefined. And that's something I'm gonna go as far as say it's like a fetish or something, but it's definitely something it's definitely a weirder kind of thing I like sometimes with women. I remember there being a girl in high school who was the year above me, and she used to have like really like they weren't like I didn't like they weren't like super strong. She wasn't like a squat lifter or something, but there was just something really like aesthetically pleasing about them. They were you could tell that they were strong, but like I don't know, it sounds really weird. I don't even know if I really want to get into it. But yeah, that's one of my favorite kind of the most attractive parts, I think, of women. So I can appreciate that. I mean, I had a bit of a thing, to be honest with you. I remember there was a girl that was quite into me. She was quite attractive, but I didn't pursue it just because I didn't like her legs. It's about to sound rude, but they're a bit too they were really thick, but not defined or anything. Like I don't think she'd done any fitness or anything. She was reasonably like she was big herself or anything. Again, she was actually quite cute. But yeah, I didn't like her legs, so I decided not to not to pursue anything. Might be a weird reason for some people, but yeah, I guess that shows my tastes. But yeah, great episode today. A lot going on here. Is I kind of taken out some trash for the Akawasu group. Although ultimately, I think as usual, it kind of comes down to what he just wanted to do. He just wanted to have some fun with this, being in the victim's position here. He said that earlier, but it must be weird being in like the victim of the position of the victim. Yeah, knowing you've got total control of the situation, and see it must be so funny just to watch them think that they've like they're torturing you. They've got all this information. They're pouring this shit on you. They're in total control. It must be quite funny to witness all that. I think it was maybe just like laughing silently under that bag, and then switch the whole situation around. Got me as well, because I was expecting that not to be him under there. I was expecting it to be Selty or someone, and then when it ends up being him, I thought that was him on the phone, and then it's like, oh, he's not even here. But no, then I thought that was a pre-recorded message, but it's not even a pre-recorded message. It's one of his Avengers members right here, and I think the Avengers is a pretty good analogy, to be honest, because all these guys have some kind of interesting power or some kind of like interesting dynamic to them, don't they? But yeah, apologies. Like I said, I got a bit mixed up with this girl. Again, might seem very stupid, but especially considering I did rewatch season 1 not all that long ago. But yeah, mixed up this girl. It's not like she was a major character or anything. I guess she was kind of major during that whole psycho stuff. But again, I think you can forgive me a little bit. It was like, looking back on it, it was quite stupid to think this was Anri's mother. But as I said, there's only a few characters that we've actually seen being able to use these kind of abilities. But yeah, great stuff here. Really like this. I mean, the Heavens, I don't really know too much about like the Heavens slaves guys. I think they were just like drug dealers that we saw a few episodes back, right? I'm even more confused about what these guys, like the Amphisbaena or whatever their name is. I think they were like some intelligence, like underground gambling kind of group or something. I'm still not 100% sure, to be honest with you. Either way, I mean, they're out of the picture now, so it doesn't ultimately matter. But pretty fun episode, pretty detached episode as well, I will say. Like, this feels quite distant from most of this arc that we've been covering so far. So yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's a spoiler or not, but when I was looking up on there, I did see that the name, I'm not sure if it's this arc or an upcoming arc is called the Zombie Dragon arc. I mean, we saw the zombie dragons earlier with Isaiah, so perhaps we're already kind of in that arc right now, and it's not a spoiler. But yeah, that sounds really cool. So looking forward to seeing more of these Isaiah Avengers right here. Let me know what you guys thought about this episode though in the comments. Again, apologies for some of the misconceptions. You guys probably would have already told me by the time this episode's out, to be honest. Because I've recorded like 3 or 4 of these videos weeks in advance, so yeah, probably got people in the comments shouting at me like, you still don't realise. So yeah, could only apologise about that. But yeah, thank you guys very much for watching. Again, let me know what you guys thought in the comments, and have a good rest of your day, guys.